If you guys are wanting a build that can shoot post, hop, fade, lightly contested from 3 and game it, then this is the build video for you. Hey YouTube. So if you guys are new, if you would subscribe, I'd appreciate it. Well, let's get right into it. So a sharpshooting post score. Whew, I wish I would have made this build sooner. So you want to make this at power forward. You know, center, you can be taller, but the shooting badges are not as good. Small forward, you get better shooting badges, but you miss out on some of the big man badges. Power forward's just got the all-around better badges for this build. So the build is going to be post scoring primary, and then 3-point secondary makes it a sharpshooting post scorer. You see, we'll check out these badges. Up and under specials, Hall of Fame, you get difficult shots, pick and popper, relentless, post spin, bruiser, brick wall. Crazy assortment. And then these shooting badges, mid-range, corner specialist, deep range, catch, all silver. You even get Lob City passer on silver, posterizer on silver, limitless, you know, bronze, hustle rebounder bronze, defensive stopper, rim protector. It's just a whole array of badges. Like, you really, like, you have slasher badges on silver, you have shooting badges on silver, you have post scoring on gold, you have, you know, glass cleaner, you get brick wall on gold. If you like badges, then this is your build. So as always, 7 foot, you can make them 7 foot. I prefer 6'11" just because of the better driving dunk. You get better, you know, driving dunk. You can buy better dunk animations, and then it just makes your vertical higher, and you're just more athletic. You know, 1 inch, it doesn't really make a difference. 6'11", that's what I made my sharpshooter and rebounder. And, you know, he's had games in, like, rec and stuff where he gets 30 rebounds, always out rebound 7'3" glass cleaner. So 6'11" is always a good height. With weight, so you don't want to, you know, so you're a power forward, so it's not like you're worrying about speed with ball and all that stuff a ton. If you make it really low, you see the string goes all the way down to 70. If you make it max, you see, you know, the strength is pretty high, 88. So you pretty much want to have, like, it pretty heavy. I made it 267 just because, no, 268 right here, because I keep all my strength and I gain a little bit of, you know, just a little bit more vertical speed with ball, lateral quickness and whatnot. Even though that stuff, you know, it's not really all that important. Just being tall and having a lot of strength is going to help you on defense. You don't need the speed with ball in that. So wingspan. Now this is a part where a lot of people will mess up with this build. You see, some people think let's go let's go all the way down, open mid 81, open 3 75. But you actually want to go max wingspan. You see open 3 67, open mid 69. But with the right base, you're going to hit basically the same regardless. And with the longer wingspan, you're a lot better on defense, more rebounds. You know, you don't get contested as much. Your fades, they stay the same no matter what, so it's harder for them to contest your fades. You know, wingspan's important, and for this build in particular, max wingspan's the way to go. So, you know, now that I got the video, I'm just going to be showing you all kinds of clips of me playing with this build. You know, I was surprised on how dominant I was with this because I wasn't playing with a fully maxed out sharpshooting post score. I upgraded this dude to like an 80 overall. I played, you know, my career. I got some bronze badges, and I was like, all right, let's go see what I can do with this. So with the sharpshooting post score, you know, similar to the sharpshooting rebounder, this build, it even goes beyond that offensively though. So, you know, your primary post scoring, I did not think that you'd be able to baby big men, like, you know, like a 7'3" pure post scorer, but surprisingly, you can actually baby big men, you know, even if they're 7'3". I was getting post spin animations on pure glasses into like dunks, and that was with bronze post spin technician, so I can't even imagine when you get that gold. You see, I'm just doing a whole array of things in these clips, all the different things I can do. But, you know, you can play like a post scorer with drop steps and post spins. You know, you wouldn't want to do it on like pure rim protectors, but that's something in your arsenal if you got a mismatch, especially if you play the 1 on 2s or something, or you're like the 2 on 3s, and you got a small guy, you can definitely just post them up, you know, post spin, drop step, all that stuff. Difficult shots you get on gold, and you'll see me do some crazy hop shots with this. I was only playing with bronze on that too, so if you get gold, it's going to be even better. I felt like I couldn't miss a hop shot because with like pure post, slashing post, you know, anything that's not a shot creating post or a sharp post, you kind of are worried about how far you jump, and it like messes up your, you know, messes up your post fade because you're too far away from the basket. But with the sharp post, since you have such a high mid range and such a high 3, you don't really have to worry about the distance you post hop shot. You know, I was post hop shotting from 3-pointer, as you see in that very first clip I showed. I was doing like really deep, like, you know, all the way up at the top of the key and stuff. and it messes big men up because they're not expecting, you know, you're posting them up, they're expecting like a drop step or a spin, and then you just jump like 20 feet out and then do a fade, green it. It's demoralizing. It's such a nice offensive weapon to have. Like it's almost impossible to guard. They have to time right when you jump, and they got to jump at it, and then you can still hit it if they only get a light contest, because that's that mid-range silver, and then deep-range Deadeye silver. So you got the post moves, and then, you know, the sharpshooting secondary. You see me in these clips, you can really just be a knockdown shooter. I was going 5 for 5, you know, 6 for 6. Corner specialist silver with catch and shoot. You know, knockdown every time. You can shoot that with confidence. Top of the key, really deep. You know, you got limitless bronze, so if you get a good catch and shoot at the top of the key and limitless, you can pull that. Knockdown every time, easy. You know, it's crazy what adding sharpshooter. Oh, and here's the thing too that just makes it, you know, a bonus. So people see sharpshooting post score, and there's two things they're gonna do. They're either gonna be like, I bet he can't shoot, so he's gonna leave you open. You're gonna hit 3 threes. You're gonna get pretty much takeover, and then once he actually does start guarding you, now you got takeover, so you can baby him and bully him and use, you know, do post top shots that go in even more effectively with takeover. Or people are gonna see the sharpshooting post. They're gonna play you high, and surprisingly with this build, you get even higher ball control and higher speed with ball than like a sharp rebounder or, you know, other big men. So you can take people off the dribble. You'll see me in these clips. I'll be doing euros around people. You know, I got my dribble moves. I can get around. I can do a teardrop. You get teardrop really high. You get acrobat on silver, which, you know, I don't know what kind of sense that makes really, just because you don't have like shock rating or slashing in your build, but you get acrobat on silver. You get posterizer on silver, so you can really be going in and getting good dunk animations. The only way to stop this build is to double team it, and then once people start double teaming you, you know, you have dime or bronze, and you have lob city pass or silver. So you could have somebody cut, you know, throw them a nice lob. You can dime them standing down on the 3-point line, you know. And I've seen people with double taker on this build. I can't even imagine. I would love to get it there. That'd be a tough road, but, you know, having post score takeover, throw people out of the way. Next play, you know, be around on the 3-point line, shoot a lightly contested white, but you get the green animation just because, you know, you're in post scoring takeover. It's an unstoppable build. It's effective. It can play defense. It can rebound, and you know, try it out, make it. Tell me what you guys think in the comments. This is Tonic. I'll catch you guys in the next one. I'm out.